Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. But until you see past these earthly fallacies and wickedness, you will remain blind.
The Academic Success Institute is a program that prepares all students for college.
Graduating from Detroit Public Schools and coming from a high school that was sort of under-resourced, coming into Grand Valley, I didn't have as strong of an academic foundation as I maybe should have.
If one does not come from a family where college and higher education has been a part of their upbringing, and then they enter into the university, it can be a pretty exciting experience.
Continue to reach higher. Trust yourself that you'll actually be able to reach higher as long as you stay focused on that and don't lose sight of it.
I didn't really have use for education. I thought it was irrelevant. I lost what education meant. I didn't know the importance of it anymore. So I figured, what's the point? What's the use?
Having to see the blight in your neighborhood and to see houses that are just burnt and have been burnt for years, and to see grass taller than you, and to see trash all over the place, to see a very unattractive environment. I think that has a very bad impact on
how you see
people. It affects you.
And your worldview comes from your experience.
I found myself a lot being afraid to, go to college and try new things because the people I was surrounded by didn't do that.
And I'm doing something that my family never done before. I'm the first to actually go off to college. And I'll be the first one to actually get a degree.
This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. This is my stepping stones for what I'm going to do.
No one in my family ever experienced college. I had 5 siblings who dropped out of college. My parents did not go to college, so I didn't have really a great concept of what it would be like. And so the fear of not being able to succeed like I wanted to was always kind of in the back of my mind.
Their ability to be successful is connected to access to information and persons who are willing to help steer them in the right direction. And so what we're doing is now we're not only changing their minds about education, but we're changing their lives about education.
We at Grand Valley State University and we at the Academic Success Institute believe that you can succeed, and that's why we are all here.
The Academic Success Institute is very beneficial to students because it's the initial step to help you break those barriers and break that fear.
They made me feel comfortable asking for help even at my weakest points.
It's kind of like a base for what you need. I mean, with anything, you need a support system. You need some person that will sit there and ask you if you've done your homework that night, and catch you when you fall.
I knew before I came here that I would need to seek resources and support to help me succeed here.
If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you got to wake up and pay attention. I always tell people I didn't really like school.
For the people that just introduce themselves to you, that's what makes this place so special.
I try to encourage students all the time to take a chance and don't let someone else's failure be your failure, because you can always make a difference in someone's life.
ASI is what motivated me and what kind of ensured that I can be successful here at Grand Valley.
Some of them are fearful of success, and they're afraid that they could just be that one to turn their community around, to turn their neighborhood around. And what does that look like, right?
So believe. Believe in who you are beyond your current circumstances. Believe in who you are beyond what mama said you couldn't do, beyond what daddy didn't do, beyond what you would have did. If you're still alive, you still have a chance to rise. If you still hearing my voice, it's not too late to believe.
Just my past experiences alone lets me know that I can succeed.
I was able to become a lot more disciplined as a student, and I think that's the main ingredient you need to succeed academically.
I know what my benefits are, and I know what's at risk if I don't. And I guess that's kind of, that keeps pushing me forward.
One thing I would take from my experience through Freshman Academy, it's that every moment is a moment to learn, and every moment is a moment to grow.
And now I will describe my city and myself as being a girl from Detroit that has opened herself up to opportunity.
But believe, no matter the pigmentation of your skin, no matter your economic status, no matter where you come from, you still have the opportunity to believe as a beautiful being you are purposed to be victorious. If you believe. But faith without works is dead.
I've been able to connect with so many students and help them learn that this is where they're supposed to be. This is the best place for them.